Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers. This is Stoner Camera Review. I'm Kenny, and it's been a while. What's been going on lately? I'm here in my garage. I know it's been a while since I posted anything because I've had a baby. Been busy, pretty busy doing some renoing. I'm here in my garage, and I want to talk about a new camera today. First of all, let me just get vaped up. And so I got to clear a few things. For all you guys who think this is like another camera review, it's not. Get a lot of flack from haters. You know, and they'll say shit like, oh, you should like make notes. Fuck that. Oh, you should like, I don't know, talk about the strain of weed. This is bushweed. Well, not really bushweed, it's garden weed. I get it from friends. They grow it in their yard. Comes from the earth. It's organic. I really don't know shit about strains, nor do I care. I just like to get high and smoke weed. And, you know, if you want to know a little bit about how these are shot, I do one take. That's it on a new camera, and I leave my thoughts with you. I'm not making you subscribe to shit. I'm not making you click links. I'm not making you jump hoops. This is what it is. Fucking deal. So, yeah. Enough of that. Let's talk about this camera. So, today I kind of want to talk about the London... I was at the London Camera Show, and I picked up this beauty. Nikon F2. It's an F2a. Picked that up from Ron at the London Camera Show. Ron and Maureen, nice couple. And I got a fully decked out F2a here. It's got the Type 2, Type B screen with a clear finder, which I like because I have 20/20 vision, and it's just nice and clean. I love this camera since I've been using it. What is there to say? Well, I don't know if you've seen a lot of my other videos, but I do a fair bit of Nikon, camera reviews, and I've never had the F2 until now. So I've owned the F3 as far as film cameras go, the F5 and the F4, and this is going to be one of those videos that's going to be like, you might like an F2. This is the A model, which has the needle finder. Find it. Let me see if you see it. It's the match needle, and if you turn it on, do some switches. This will tell you, this button here. Woo! Will tell you if your meter's working, which it is. And you can tell. This is one of the things you really should do, is make sure you get a working meter on your F2. Very key. There are a lot of F2s out there. There you go. So that meter pops in. That means the meter is working. Some advice on F2s if you are looking to get one. Try it in person. Don't dick around and order it on eBay and expect it to work, because these meters are, you want the DP11 or the DP12. It's either the digital or the analog needle meter. I never use the digital one. I like the needle because just for pure simplicity over underexposure, it's great. I don't care much for the extra like low light reading, to be honest. Like, I think it's the stop or something like that from the DP12 prism. This will do fine. And the F2 is, to get a little historical, it is the era of Vietnam, and these are fully mechanical cameras that well, I can take the prism out, but I won't. The body is fully mechanical, and the prism in the later models turned electric. So it kind of, if you know Leica cameras, is kind of the M6 of Leica cameras in that the body itself is mechanical, and there isn't any more. Like the F3 is electronic, F4 and 5 definitely are. The F2 is last of the mechanical era of Nikon. The F2 is the last professional Nikon era. It's Nikon analog era SLR. So, what are the reasons why you might like an F2? That's it. If you want a true mechanical professional body, this is it. This is the last one. And in saying that, it's also one of the cameras that you can just connect it to everything. You know, I'll talk about that in a bit. But Nikon Pro Body, analog, the last of its kind. You might like an F2a if you like a camera that's tough as nails. I mean, these things are fucking tough. Maybe not as tough as the F3 or F4 or 5, but as far as mechanical bodies go, these are almost guaranteed to keep working if you get one in working order. Although, to be said, there's a lot of shitty F2s, broken meters, you know, mechanisms fucked up. Just make sure you get one that works, because these are old cameras. You know, even little details like, I got film in here right now, but the take-up sleeve, little sleeve there that takes up your reel, it's metal, man. It's solid. It is so well protected. If you have one of the DP11 prisms on, you know, your shutter dial is fully protected. You can add an extension to your shutter. I can't remember what it's called, the part number, but that protects your shutter. I mean, it's probably a pretty tough-ass camera. You know, I haven't taken it through its paces yet because I've only had it for 2 weeks. But those are some good reasons to go for an F2. If you already have... Someone asked me, work something. You asked me what's worth... If F2 is worth considering if you already have an F3. Speaking about this prism in particular, it is slightly... It's not as great as the F3 HP, but it's pretty damn good. It's 100% prism. Some reasons you might like this, purely for the fact that it's mostly mechanical and just has that classic, you know, the classic F design, the classic F, the classic F2. If you like, you know, Nikon went a little experimental with the F3. Which is fine. They did it. The F3 is a very amazing camera, but this is the last of the heritage, you know, original Nikon analog cameras. There isn't anything beyond that, and I just love the little details, even like the curved window for the film index. It's pretty amazing, and it does a lot for a mechanical. This is a mechanical wonder. It's got a 10-second timer. You set the top dial to T. You run the seconds, and you can choose between, good lord, 2 to 10 seconds. Mechanically, you can just pick the time. You might like the F3 if you are really into the add-ons. The finders, I think it's easier to find an F2 finder than an F3 finder. The F3 finder just seems... No, sorry, the F4. And it just seems... I had an F4, I just never managed to pick one up. They were just so damn hard to find unless you order from Japan. You might like the F2 over the F3 if you prefer matched needle metering. If you like a more minimalistic feel, because the F3 can get pretty cluttery with its top deck dials, with its like digital readouts in the viewfinder. So, you know, if you prefer a more simplified kind of way of reading data, checking meters, this is great. And I mean, you know, both the F2 and F3 are fantastic cameras. They all do their jobs. I I think the only great advantage is the versatility, the ability to make add-ons, and the fact that it's mechanical. These make really good points for the F2. But if you already have an F3, you're not missing much. If all you care about is shooting, you're not missing much. Both are amazing, amazing cameras. What else is there to say about it? Well, I'll tell you what I personally like about it. If you're coming from the F2, F2M, FE, the smaller mechanical bodies, the viewfinder is amazing. And it's one of the reasons why I kind of got an F2, because I now own an F5, but I have an FE. The prisms just aren't as nice as I like them to be. They're not 100%, I don't believe. So this has the nicer prism. I definitely appreciate it. And it's a lot easier to focus, in my opinion, than an F2 or an FE or any of the FM3As. So there's that. What else do I like about it? I'm a big fan of cameras that don't have hot shoes, because I find they snag a lot and they cut you. Just ergonomically handling it, I actually kind of do like this top dial. It makes it very easy to grab if you just have the camera around your neck. You just tilt it and read your speeds. You don't have to dig in there. Same with the shutter extension trigger. Let's see, focus on that. It makes it very easy to fire. What I like about it also is that it has a lock. You can lock the shutters, which most of the Nikons do, I think, but just my Leica doesn't do that, and it makes it a little frustrating. What else do I like about this? I definitely want to get a waist level finder for it, so that'll be pretty exciting once I do manage to track one down. I think that's it, man. This is Donut Camera Review. Don't have to subscribe, and happy 420 because it's coming up. And yeah, let me know your thoughts.